Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to more Kingdom Come Deliverance, the second game, and Brushes of Death DLC. Okay, just a continuation, but yeah, we're playing the DLC a little bit. Maybe a, whatchamacallit, a side quest here and there that I haven't finished yet, but I'll try to focus mainly on the DLC. We got a little bit done yesterday, so let's continue. I just loaded in. Good. Let me quickly look back. Now that the shrine is safe. Oh yeah. Back to Drosky. Talk to our weird buddy. Hey Flannel, hey Thomas, welcome back. How's everybody doing? Oh yeah, Dan can like but cannot watch. I think Dan will be playing soon-ish as well. Has they opened yet? Alright. Oh.
What are you poking around that door for, huh?
I mean, you got a very big sign, groceries out there, so anyway. Still got a little bit of that going. What is the time? They usually do start later, right?
You have a kind master, hey, doggy? What are you doing here?
What do you think?
Greetings, sir.
Peasant?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Talk to him. He's got not so much. Let's start off.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Sure.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Yeah.
God!
To the castle.
Go!
It's ooh, deep. I was gonna say, like, also
Whoa!
funny still a bit that I still remember like it was yesterday when we were passing by the castle and I was like, oh yeah, I so want to see castle from the inside. Yada yada yada. Ow. Damn it. Okay, almost fell. Almost. But yeah, that was like, I want to see the castle from the inside, yada yada yada. And now it's been a month or what since we've last been here. And all the adventures that we had. Woo. Well, maybe even 2 months. I don't even know. Been a while since I started playing the games. All the adventures that we had. Ooh. All the death that we saw.
How's it going? I like that.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Hello, boys. Don't mind me. I'm just your everyday Lord Killer.
Excuse me.
Yes, excuse you. Get out of my way. What was this one? Correctly. Yo, crazy dude.
I know where the Vela shrine is. There was a small band of bandits there, but don't worry. I took care of them.
Bandits? And tell me, did one of them have a distinctive helmet?
I don't think so. They look like any other local thugs. Why'd you ask?
Oh, it's nothing. The important thing is, you found the shrine. I knew I could count on you. Will you take me there, please?
Sure. We can set off.
A few hours later.
Damn. I painted him with an extra tooth. Well, let's just say it's a happy little accident.
Yes, Bob.
Kurwa!
Divine justice served by an apple.
Is it done yet?
What do you think?
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call a painting. Not that I know much about it, but I really like it. You managed to capture the shapes and also the colours. What do I know? I've seen a few pictures, sure, but the most I've done myself is paint a house wall brown.
Well, that's just one step away from picking up a brush.
So, did you find what you were looking for?
What I needed, yes. What I hope for, sadly, no. It's not the kind of piece that will endure through the ages.
Chin up. Maybe the lords at Trotsky will like it. and you'll make good money from it.
Oh, the lords will like any kind of hack work. I'm toiling over this for entirely different reasons.
What reasons? Why are you chasing some grand masterpiece?
Let's just say I'm doing it for my own peace of mind.
While painting, you seem so calm, but now you seem a bit off. Is something wrong?
Nothing. Just... this place speaks to me.
What, you mean... literally?
Just like we're talking now. I hear this place too. It tells me of the history of this shrine, of Velez and his underworld. There's so much. Still not sure if it's a blessing or a curse.
Well, it's certainly not both. Sviatoslava mentioned you.
Really? I hope it was something good.
Well, she said I should be careful around you. And also that something might be troubling you.
Oh, grannies always worry, especially about young men like you. But whether I'm troubled or by what, that's no concern of yours.
And what now?
I'm done here, so I'll head back to the castle. If you'd like, I could paint something on your shield while I'm there. Maybe a horned head? And while you're at it...
Oh, no. You've got another job for me, haven't you?
Of course.
I thought you'd be pleased. You're the one who asked me for something like this not too long ago. But don't worry. I've just got this one little idea, and I want to know what you'll think of it.
Don't you want to tell me right now?
No. I need to sort it out a bit first. Otherwise, you'd start thinking I'm mad.
Oh, wait.
What do you mean, start? I already think so.
You see? And even so, you'll be kind enough to give me a bit of time. It'll save you time in the end.
All right, all right.
And it's the end of the day. Damn it. Oh dear. There you are. Come on, Mud. Let's head out somewhere. He's gonna...
Whoa!
Huh. Was probably more like a goat. Or a sheep. Not that I care. Our brain is just too tired.
Whoa!
I thought...
Ooh.
Anyway. think I need to approach from a slightly different angle to get to that. I wanna see it or like discover it on the map. Yeah, yada 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 yada. Soldiers' activities are no more side quests, and I will back on. So, no new quest. It just asked me to keep on fighting them. So maybe I can actually. Go here. I was gonna say there was a path down here, right? Let's go,
What
buddy.
brings you here so late, my friend?
I'd like to learn.
What do you want to know?
I'm interested in sword.
All right, then.
And now we're done, probably. Get something to drink here, boys. Get crazy again.
Salmore. Santukejan.
Good evening. What do you need?
So what about the Voivod and his honor?
All's well that ends well. The Voivode finally has some peace.
I'll be with you.
God be with you, my friend.
Hey, boy.
Katarsal, what's up, Jungo Shinna?
Oh. Just realized something. Damn it, did I already? Not yet, great.
It's so cold.
Boop-a-doop-boo.
Show me your wares.
Huh. think I might be able to sell all of it. Because I easily know how to make those. Oh, and then I'll probably buy all of these. Yeah, that will be it.
A word about the...
Mr. Sgaggio, I agree. Thank you and come again, sir.
What are you calling a gaggio? Alright. At least I managed to sell everything. They have to track. Not just... Let's just not fall down there.
Good morning, lad.
I'd like to...
What is this about?
I'd like to be...
I'll tell...
I'd like to learn...
What do you want to know?
I'm still not fine.
More XP is needed.
Hi, John.
Good day to you.
I challenge you to a duel.
Good. Come and join me in the arena.
I think at least. How did I? Yeah. Oh, huh? I can. Oh, I can only do the main quest layer. Okay.
Shall we begin?
Let's begin. Defend yourself. Ha! No chance!
Ow.
Ha ha! You won't get me!
So,
Oh?
do you think I have what it takes?
All right. You deserve to be taught the Master Strike. Here's a training sword so he won't get hurt.
Let's get to it.
The pinnacle of swordsmanship are so-called Master Strikes. You can only perform a technique like that with a sword, no matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield. What you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hands. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable. Let me show you. Attack me from the right. Surprised? Now you try. Master Strikes are what elevates the swords above other weapons, and there is no defense against them. You've learned how to parry your opponent's attack with a properly timed block, but this time, you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack. But enough talk. Come and try it yourself. Excellent. All right, let's try it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right. If I'm on the right, get ready on the left. Master Strike works only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Always.
Good. Again. Oh, you need to attack too. Snap out of it. That's the way. You're getting the hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normally, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
Getting the hang of it. Again. Beautiful. Try it again. Excellent.
I'm gonna say, if he's not gonna...
Here's a few more tips.
swap
If your
sides.
opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the most important part. You can use a Master Strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. Your opponent knocks your sword to the left, then attacks with a riposte to the right. Until that point, you could only defend yourself with a perfect block. Now you can surprise your opponent with a Master Strike that he hasn't a hope of blocking. Understand?
That's too much information at once.
All right. I'll try to summarize the most important parts. Try getting your opponent into a position in which you can use the Master Strike. Do your best to avoid being put in such a position yourself. Watch the position of your sword and use it to decide which technique to use. Better?
Well,
Now, it's up to you to learn how to use the Master...
I'll do my best.
Yay! Huh.
I'd like to learn...
Why not? If you have a... You probably know I prefer good old melee weapons, huh? And it's always better to use a shield for protection when using them. If you want, I can teach you a simple way to use the shield to attack.
That sounds good.
As I said before, you can also use your shield offensively. By faking an upper attack, you force your opponent to raise his weapon hand, which you subsequently deflect with your shield. And when he's distracted, you hit him in the head, and he's finished. Now, come and try it a few times. Well, I'll be. Maybe you've got something in you. Keep it up, my friend.
Yeah.
I'd like to learn a...
Certainly. I don't know if you, but I know one quick blow that can rely. Would you like me to? But of course, open up, and that's it now.
Blah, 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 blah.
Well, I'll be...
I'd like to learn...
And what would you be?
Let's spar a bit.
Well, but if you're in...
You're right.
Great. Let's get...
Diddy. I think I got everything here. Yes. Yep. Look at try. Must not forget. Rather expensive. Oh, we can eat.
Where are you heading, laddie?
I'm just passing through. Why?
If you're headed towards the Rock Tower Pond, make sure to avoid the abandoned barn.
What barn?
There's an old abandoned barn not far from here. Some vagabond has camped there. On the booze from morning till night. Right nuisance. I've tried to have a word, but the bastard came at me with an axe. That's why I warn passers-by, so they don't come to no harm. God only knows what that bloke might do.
I've come across him already too.
Yep. So. Just be running around.
It's filthy again. Damn it.
Greetings.
Somewhere out there. I think on the back side. Nope.
Greetings.
Same to you. Good day.
Greetings to you.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Some band of thieves has set up camp over by Rock Tower Pond, right where that lord and his retinue got ambushed. I reckon they want to see if anything got left behind.
I know the place. What's next?
Nothing, really. If you're looking for work,
What do you have for...
I don't really think I had much left to... Nope.
nothing. To your likings.
Got something.
Some.
Why is this?
I had a fellow from Nuremberg here recently.
Teach me
I'd
something.
like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
Drinking.
You sure can drink.
I'll tell you some
Way I'm spending money. Probably should get some more coin. Oh, no ambush there. Interesting.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Like that. Actually, what I can probably also do... they might be a little bit too expensive for here. Did I put my Thunderstone away?
Well, did you get it sorted out?
Hopefully. But it cost me all the money my pa left me. I even had to sell the ring from my mother-in-law. But I'm telling you, if he runs up any more debts, I don't know what I'll do. This was the 3rd time.
Go and see the priest and ask him to talk to you.
Oh, please. The priest gambles with them. What? You bet he does. His housekeeper told me he's got a brooch at home I lost a month ago. How did it end up there?
Yeah, see, I put this one away.
Today's a scorcher.
to you?
I'm afraid it'll go bad on me soon.
You send it.
Someone should really do something about that. Aye.
Bloody mess. Greetings, sir. What do you have?
The 12 silver cups.
Word about the price.
Aye. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Of course. A horse.
Oh, like that.
What? Probably too bloody damn well rested by now. Honor. Is there anything in books that I hadn't read exactly read? Oh, why does a cat? Not yet. That one potentially. That they'll give me anything. Barely. Oh, I can actually even read them. It's light. Fort level 30. Quiet as a cat. I'll read the other one later.
Greetings.
What do you have for sale?
He's got 300. Wait. That's why. I wasn't reading closely enough.
I'd like to do something about...
Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Of course. Of course.
Glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
I don't have anything else in my...
Well, that's nice now.
Bloody knife! Thought I had a knife.
Excellent. Next time it'll be even better.
Ooh. Probably I won't be able to sew any more than this. Go first to the trader.
Why don't you write a complaint?
Good day to you.
Ja, guten
Grüß
Tag.
dich. Was wünschst du?
What do you have for sale?
Probably that. Rid of that. $540. Of course. Useless.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Yes. Ja, Wiener Schnitzel.
Greetings. What do you...
I'll have a look at...
Like none of them will say no to silver cups. Alright.
Thank you, sir.
Oh.
And come again.
You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
I'd like to...
What are you here?
Tell me the best way...
I'll tell you some
Hans, are you still stuck in here? Avoiding your wedding to be?
Good to see you.
What else do we have in town here?
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure, I tell you and you dob me in. I'll be right with you.
Good day to you.
The humans won't be coming.
Good. Peace at last. Until you get into trouble again, that is.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Have you heard about the Divashenka of Samin?
What Divashenka?
You haven't seen one yet. A Divashenka is a wild woman of the forest. An ugly, disfigured creature. You can find them deep in the woods or caves, where they make their ointments and gather magic herbs. Sometimes they hurt people. Sometimes they help them. You shouldn't go there.
Why not?
It's the Samin people. They were worried she might put young Lord Samin under her spell, especially now, because of the wedding. So they took care of her. And that's about it, I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. What's the latest news?
Nothing much fun, and I hope it stays.
What do you have for... A word about the... What would you say to...
That's more like it. Aye.
All right. I think I saw... Oh. Went from here to over here. Oh, is that... And what's his face?
About that lost alchemy book.
Please tell me you found it.
First, I need to find the people who might have run into Nickvard.
Who exactly?
You said Nickvard is avoiding you. Where at the castle does he live? Are there any places he frequents?
Nickvard lives like a hermit here at Trotsky. Like a ghost. His chambers are in the Crone's Tower. But God knows if he's ever slept there. He took his meals down in the Crone's kitchen. Lately, I've often seen him talking to Regina in the Knight's Hall, in the Maiden, or looking out the hall window. I caught sight of him a few times with Hirsch at the transport yard below the castle.
So I just have to hope I run into him somewhere.
Nickvard always just shows up. I've rarely ever found him on my own. I'm not surprised you can't find him anywhere.
Where is Bertha?
Bertha cooks for us in the Crone's kitchen. She's there most days. If you can't find her there, try the first house in the lower castle.
Where is Hirsch, the stable boy?
I've seen him with Hirsch at the transport yard below the castle. He sleeps in the house directly across from it. I don't know him much, though.
That's everything I needed.
Yeah, that's not exactly why
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in? I'll tell you some interesting...
That's freaking expensive, boy! Ah. Anyway. Yeah, that's what was this quest, which is silly because I'm not doing this quest, but we did go to the wedding and every turn to oh, sitting right here.
Have you decided what you need,
At least, I think...
What's that stuff that you keep drinking?
Oh, just something. For courage. Better tell me, do you know the saying, the ends justify the means?
I've heard it.
I've always hated it. But lately, I've been wishing it were true, and that God would be gracious to me.
That sounds like you need a priest, not me.
What I really need is paints. I'm running out.
And what has God's grace to do with paint?
Well, I want to try something. Unconventional. You know, pigments are often mixed with egg yolk. It makes the paint more durable and resistant to mold. And I want to use an egg that probably no one has tried before. And before you ask, just about everything from the bird kingdom has already been tried. I've fallen out of trees chasing that idea.
That would explain a lot.
I know exactly what I need. But I can't do it all alone.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on. Just tell me what this is about.
In short, I want a basilisk egg.
What?
A basilisk egg? That's nonsense, isn't it?
It doesn't have to be. Think of it as us being pioneers.
And is it really necessary to pioneer a thing like that?
Don't worry. We won't let the creature hatch. Aren't you at least curious about what could happen? Nobody's ever tried something like this before.
Yeah, I can imagine why. Why should I be the one to look for the egg?
You know how it goes when I set off somewhere. I'd end up stuck in a swamp with a broken leg. Besides, the countryside is crawling with bandits these days.
And you're not just saying that to shift God's wrath onto me, are you?
You can't fool God's wrath by making someone else your errand boy. And human wrath? You'll handle that better than I would.
First you nearly get eaten by wolves. Now you're dabbling in black magic. What's wrong with living an ordinary life?
I don't know anything like that, and I don't want to, thank you very much. Art is always wrought from suffering.
Trying to talk you out of this is probably a waste of time, isn't it?
I see you've got me all figured out.
Figured out, maybe. But I'm none the wiser for it. Look, don't take it the wrong way. I'd help you if I could. But I reckon the last basilisk around here died ages ago. I've certainly never seen one at any merchant stall.
Well, that's because basilisks don't lay eggs. They hatch from eggs laid by a black cockerel and brooded by a toad.
Where can I get a cockerel egg, of all things? And how do I even tell it apart from a hen's egg?
It's easier than you think. People at the castle talk about all sorts of interesting things. They say a rather unusual black cockerel runs around the yard of some Slavic in Samin. I'd start by asking him.
Who, the cockerel?
Very droll.
Can you tell me where to find a toad?
They live in wetlands and by stagnant water, and they croak quite loudly. It sounds something like this. Apparently there are lots of them near the ponds around Zhelyov.
All right, I'll find a place where the toads are croaking. But what then? How do I make them sit on the egg?
You don't. You just place it in their nest and wait to see if one sits on it.
But I could be waiting until doomsday.
Oh, don't exaggerate. Leave it there for a day and a night, and I bet it'll turn into a basilisk egg.
And how'd you tell that? By the colour? Or the smell, maybe?
Well, who knows? Try it and see for yourself.
So let's sum it up.
Exactly.
Yep, okay, bye. Are all these people just crazy?
Greetings. Do you need something?
Bertha, instead of devils, I need your help now with Nikvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libac to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
Did he say where he was headed?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libac his secret is safe with me, as well as his phial of medicine.
Oh, come now. Nikvard misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libac's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
Well, if a nobleman's secret is worth so much, how about this? That'll buy you more than one book.
I suppose Lord Libac wouldn't mind. And do you have the exact amount?
Of course.
So many groschen. I promise I'll split it with Lord Libac when I see him, and I'll explain everything.
But now tell me, what's the medicine for?
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libac had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Nickvard didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
It was in the privy down below the crone, by the training ground below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libac is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it caught up with him.
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us, and I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well?
Thanks anyway.
Hail Mary.
Greetings, how are you?
I heard they're going to cut down the old oak at the cross.
Oh, I ran too far. Oh.
Good afternoon. I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Libac. I almost forgot about him. I suppose his task wasn't so pressing. Hmm?
What task?
Nick Libac, that is, entrusted me with a big task quite a while back. He's a castle lord. Obviously, I had to obey him. But then I heard what another castle lord was planning, von Berghoff, and I had to obey him even more. He says there's a war on. So here I am, ready to go off to battle.
I need to know more about what Nickvard asked you to do.
No. There are new rules now. You have to prove you're not a spy.
Boy.
What are you blathering about?
Von Berghoff said there's a war on, right now. I told him, watch out for spies, Sir Otto. But fear not, I know how to sniff them out. You're a spy yourself, ain't you?
I am.
Oh, right. You're yanking my pizzle. But if you're lying and I report you anyway, just in case, don't imagine I'll get in trouble over it. That's why you have to be vetted, to see if you're really on our side. The side that Nickvard's on, just so you know. We're all friends here. You can join us.
I'd like to.
Hold your horses. First a test.
Tell me what you want from me, then.
A sword.
Sword? What sword?
A long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy who should fear me. Forge one, buy one, or even steal one for me. Maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate. During the day, they're not in the towers anyway. Once I get a sword, I'll fill you in on Nickvard's task.
I'll think of a way.
All right. Anywho.
What would you like?
Would you repair?
Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business. With you, sir.
Oof. Oh wait, don't even have to look further than. Repair this partially. Oh well. In any case. Sesame!
God bless you, sir.
I heard you've got a rather unusual cockerel. Pitch black.
And what's so unusual about that? A black cockerel isn't anything out of the ordinary.
True. But I've also heard your cockerel lays eggs.
Oh? Where'd you hear such nonsense?
Ah, you know how it is. Rumours spread and everyone twists and embellishes them. I'm just curious if there's any truth to it.
Someone must have been pulling your leg. I don't have any cockerel like that.
Yeah. Is it all so damn easy?
Don't worry. I'm not a bailiff or an inquisitor. I'm a student from the University of Prague.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, then?
I don't mean you any trouble. I just want to have a good look at the cockerel. I've seen a boar give birth to piglets and a bull that gave milk. People always talked about blessings or even miracles. Wouldn't it be a shame to keep something like that from the world?
All right, I'll tell you, but I'd really appreciate it if you didn't spread it around too much. I did have a black cockerel. A young one, since my Boniface died recently. But that black one was so small and stunted, just peculiar. So, I decided to put it down and took it to the woods. A runt like that wasn't even fit for soup.
Did the black cockerel really lay eggs?
Oh, aye. One evening, it started drooping its head in a strange way, and I was worried it was going to die. Then the next morning, I go to the coop, and the little devil is alive and well, sitting on eggs. And the next day, it's at it again. Either it was stealing them from the hens, or it was laying them itself.
And did you keep any of its eggs?
No. I took them away along with the carcass. Who knows? There might have been something devilish about them.
Where exactly did you...
Just over there, to the edge of the woods. There's a little dung heap. You might still find it there.
All right.
Hey, Pappy. Welcome, welcome.
Here he is. Poor thing. Let's hope the egg's here too.
Yay! Ew. Oh, hello. And you just go.
Come here! Go!
Nope. Wait!
God!
I forgot. If the other guy wanted to talk to us already.
This horse
How was the race? How did you do with those horseshoes?
You should have seen it. My horse flew like the wind, over grass, mud, even rocks. We left all the others in the dust.
And do you remember what you promised me?
Of course. Your share of the winnings. You've more than earned it.
Thanks. And if you ever need a blacksmith again...
I'll let you know. Don't you worry.
Oh, you pooch.
I thought I was on my horse. Alright. Guess not. Guess not. If I remember correctly. Pad down here. Under the bridge, under the bridge. Hate that. They say there's something, but here. Oh, a map. Look at that, show.
Ah, the toads are croaking here. There's a net from the black cockerel too. So let's do this. All right. Now it's just a matter of waiting a day for the toads to brood it. But I'd better leave so I don't disturb them while they're alive. Bloody hell.
Yeah. Funny. Okay. Now, let me check. Okay. So that's the bridge, that's the housing. Wow. Again. Oh. I thought for a second I saw something pop up, but... I have a... Yeah, I have a spade on me. So if there is something... Okay, this is weird. Grandma!
Greeting. Good evening. What do you need?
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for that.
Oh, come on, Crowley. Give me some... Wait, which one? One?
Greetings.
Ah! Hear me like that.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
If you're good with a...
Great. Let's get to it.
Oh, come back.
I'd like to learn...
What are you interested?
I hear you're good at opening locks without a key.
All right.
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like to know?
Wow.
I'd like to learn how to not cause a stir in a crowd.
Thanks. I'll teach you one trick, but it'll take time to...
You probably make more aggression in a day than the entire game duration.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested?
I hear you're good at alchemy.
Great.
Tap, tap.
God be with you.
I'd like to...
And what?
Tell me the best...
Great.
I'm surprised that there's still so many features. Into the meadows we go! Humphreys. Sage. Is dandelion. Sometimes you wish that you could find some things easier. Like the lesser common herbs. Damn it. Wanted to send mud after it, but I lost sight. Anyway. I don't think she's betrayed me. Whoa, boy, relax. You want to trade?
Show me.
Yeah, I already got all of these.
I'd like to discuss.
Finally.
Finally. Alright, let me looks like I can go this way. Yeah, there it is. All these flowers, but it's basically nothing. Nothing. I'm free. Right. Piggy! All right. Let's check again at daytime. Not really seeing anything other than basically this. No. Could the map be telling us something else? No. We have the bridge. We have the little town. This should be the pathway between the two bodies of water. And then that one and that one should be the marked islands. I don't get it. I mean, this was the guy that... This was the guy that was holding on to that map. Like a weird piece of cloth. Or is it fish leftovers? Oh well. Yeah, I am waiting. Stop it, game. Just stop it. Dude? Well... I almost went into the... See if I can find some more stage and then dry rack. I'll just wait some time. This.
Oh, you fool. Welcome, my good man. Carl von Unterbrick is the name.
I'm Henry. Are you German?
No. Why? Should I be?
Well, you've got a German face.
Honest looking, eh?
Yes. And do you live here? Under the bridge?
You envy me, eh?
Of course. It's a real palace.
Well, don't even think about it. It's my bridge. And now you're here. You want to buy something?
You're selling something?
Of course. Gifts from heaven.
Gifts from heaven? What do you mean?
Just what I said. When folks go home from the tavern, often as not they're pissed as a newt. And from time to time they drop something. Or even throw something down here. All nice stuff it is. See for yourself.
Show me your way.
Alright. Somewhat decent stuff. Lost keys.
Nothing to your liking, sir.
Well, harder him than me. Hee hee. Damn it. I'm thirsty. Let's see if I can
Greetings.
get something to drink for myself. Yeah. Second. Or half a minute max. And then I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, chat.
maybe?
Did they decide to... no, never mind. I was gonna say, did they decide to put on some clothes to the for the ladies? Oh yeah. Wasn't he the guy that wanted to spar? Fight? Whoa. Relax. Is that thunderstorm?
Oh dear.
Actually, see for that one quest. Damn.
Crazel has an offer for you.
That old goat always sends you whenever he needs something. What does he want this time?
He's looking for a girl to pose as a lady.
A lady? You mean a noblewoman?
Something like that.
Well, I don't know if any of my girls could pull it off. They can't even eat like a noble with cutlery.
That won't be a problem. She won't even have to say much.
Why does he need one? Not for himself, I hope.
No. He wants her to turn the Chamberlain's head.
Ah, so she's supposed to end up with Ulrich. Is that it? How much is he offering?
He says he can offer enough groschen for you to buy 2 cows. Or a small cottage.
It's quite a lot for our usual services.
Isn't it?
But that ain't nearly enough for certain services.
I don't understand. An offer like that? What's the problem?
You know what? I'm tired of this. Let's go and see what the girls have to say. They'll tell you about what they've been through with the Master Chamberlain. Girls, come here. Right, girls. We have a messenger here from Goodman Crazel. Tell us what you wanted to ask.
It's about the Semine wedding.
And the Chamberlain, who one of you should attend to.
God, anything but that. Dorothy, I actually have a lot of work to do, and...
Well, who wants to go first?
Yeah.
Anna.
What should I say?
What should she say?
Tell me, why don't you want anything to do with the Chamberlain?
Well, the Lord Chamberlain invited me to Trotsky, and the girls warned me that it would be different to what I was used to. So I asked him if I should take a different soap or something. Or does the Master Chamberlain not like silk? Or if his bed is hard and my back will hurt.
If only.
But they said I'd have to do things that... How'd you put it?
Things they haven't even thought of in hell.
I thought the Master Chamberlain might be of a different religion, and that fucking a Christian girl would be a sin. But he believes in the same God as the rest of us.
Which makes it all the worse.
Then I thought maybe he was cruel to the girls, But I hear that's not the case either. It's not what he wants to do to us that's against God.
But what he wants us to do to him.
I thought he had leprosy.
Tell the girls how much Crazel is offering.
Enough that you'll be able to buy a small cottage.
Or 2 cows. Not bad, eh? Well, is anyone willing to go with the Chamberlain?
Not even for a golden goose.
I'd rather be celibate.
I thought he had leprosy.
Aye, but it's a tidy sum. I reckon I'll have to choose one of you myself.
Dorothy, I swear that
I'm not going anywhere. You can't make me.
Dorothy, I'll scrub all the tubs here for the rest of my life. I swear. All of them. Every day.
I'll do that too. And I'll even take care of the outhouses.
Girls, come now.
I'll go then. If I can handle it a second time, it'll be a miracle. And maybe they'll even make me a saint.
No, you can't. Dorothy, please don't make her do that again.
Dorothy, for the love of God.
Calm down, girls. Don't worry. I'll never send you to the Chamberlain again. I just wanted to show Crazel's lackey here what you've been keeping from me for so long.
Christ almighty. I was starting to accept my fate.
God in heaven.
Oh, I feel filthy just thinking about it. I'd like to jump in a bath.
So, in case you didn't get the message, lad, no girl from Relioff is going with the Chamberlain.
I still don't get it. What's so terrible about him?
Weren't you listening?
What he demands is just heathen it is.
It's worse than if he had leprosy.
He's not a sodomite, is he?
If only.
That would be a doddle.
I'd go with him twice if that's all it was.
You don't want to know, believe me.
All right.
Do what you like. We've said our piece. Go and find some heathen girl. A harlot like that came here recently, asking for work. She was from them nomads.
Aye, I remember her. Nose in the air, talking fancy like some scholar.
She introduced herself as Emmeline of Winterthur, like she was a noble woman.
I didn't trust her for a moment. She was pretty, though. There's no denying that. I wanted to give her a chance, but she asked for so much coin. Thought I must be hearing things. Try asking after her in the camp. Maybe she's got a stronger stomach than my girls.
Poor thing.
Well.
Kind of just looking how things will turn out on that sense, but that quest is ridiculous if that's still that it even still is active. She just doesn't want to talk to us anymore. Okay then. I just go sit here and maybe study that one book. Nope. Not yet. Yep. Eh. Boost. Did I really need those? Oh yeah. All right. Going over these skills. How many? 21. 1/4. Okay, wait, and these are... Interesting, actually, because I already excluded Secret of Matter 1. Then you six. Good too. Probably go with this one. Secret of Matter. Thinking. Probably that one. I don't know. That. Yeah. 1 point for... I don't know. Heavy weapons. Oh, I'll go with that one. Arms. Sure. Swords level 30. Max. Huh. Getting there, but I didn't get all of them. Mills. Cross key. Known. Cuff. Oh. Alright.
God be with you.
I... Oh, let's go through my book yet, right? Yeah. Bonk. Ow. Alright.
Good day to you.
Good day. Piggy. Piggy. More Valerian. Come on. Let me see if the page has regrown upstairs. Not that we really need it, but you know, you never know. Nope, I don't think anything has regrown. Otherwise, should have been. Can I? I mean, I kind of waited the day and the night. No, let's have a look. Let's not linger too long. And do you think it might reset if you come too close? Like right now it's gonna be a night and a day. Guess we just have to do something else then. But I kinda don't want to.
Greetings.
Gott segne dich.
Good to see you.
Let me see.
Christ! Pardon me.
Yeah, pardon you.
What can I do for you?
Show me.
Yeah.
I'd like to do something.
Well, aye. Glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Sir? When are you calling me sir? Oh wait. I did check with him, right? If I had everything.
Show me your.
Yep.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
I hate sweeping.
Did I get that guy one of these? I'll take a short and a long short just to see which one he prefers. Aha!
Greetings to you.
Greetings. Don't mind me just grabbing everything here. Again. Yeah, why not? Nah. I'll just go drying it first.
Same to you.
Hello. Do, 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 do. Epic flute.
Greetings.
Oh. I might not be able to. Okay.
There we go.
Oh yeah, why do I keep going the other way around?
Good day to you. About got that sword. You wanted a sword?
Yeah, long, short. Could have brought both. I wasn't sure.
That's I don't think you're a spy. What about Nickvar? Nickvar asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Bergoth.
Uh-huh.
Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle. And I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nickvar clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted, or from where. That's all? Aye. If you run into Nickvar, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see? I'll tell him.
Alright, then I guess we'll meet you out there on the battlefield.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel? At the mill? Yeah. The place by the Zaharovka stream.
What then?
Where was the other one? Actually.
Not this again.
Greetings to you.
Judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in.
It. Ah.
You must be Nickvar, eh? Poor wretch.
Mud! Get the frick out of there! Yeah. Huh. Wait. Okay. This is getting so old. Yeah. Get your ass over here.
Stay.
Blech. Oh.
How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn cradle?
Yes. Little bit. Oh wait, we don't have to get to the castle. Trying to dress for the.
What do you need?
What do you have?
Um.
Let's talk about the price. Do we have a deal?
You really what? Thank you, sir. And come again.
Guess I need to be eating something soon.
Christ, this weather.
So, even though we were just staring around in the...
How you doing, Marika? The whole family honor thing is behind us.
Whether we go somewhere else or... Do not be so. You did more than anyone.
What about your family?
I forgive them, and I still pray for Geza. Whatever he... It was good to see you, my friend.
My friend. My friend. Yeah... You might make some head turns the other way.
Good afternoon.
I hear there's some Eneline here with you. Where can I find her?
She's calming our horses with her pretty little face. Follow the smell of the fillies and you will find her. Or if not, she will be getting water down at the pond. Bachtalo tyrodrom.
Ah.
Sarsal. Tanamistes. Sarnila posanki.
I am always looking for...
Okay, but he's not here with the horses.
I am always... Sarsa, Latches, Palikera.
That's not her. Who's that standing guard here?
I hear there's an Eneline living.
Eneline is a city girl, used to precious things. So we had her watch the horses. They are worth something. If you don't find her at our forest stables, she might have gone to the pond for water.
Yeah, but which pond? Am I just maybe seriously blind and never been passing her like 6 times? Here, right? No.
Excuse me.
Good afternoon, sir.
I hear there's...
She's come. Follow the smell of the fillies and... Good back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Thanks. It will take...
I'll be with you, good sir. I'm sorry.
Not really.
Kaj jazz more.
I can't swim.
No, but you could learn for once. Oh, what?
Greetings to you.
He's not hiding somewhere here, right? So she's either by the horses or she's getting water at the pond, but she's nowhere.
I hear there's an...
Eneline is a city girl. They are worse. If you don't find her at our forest stables, she might have gone to the pound for water. I am always looking...
Wait, forest stables? Supposed to be here, right? I mean,
For racing riders, care to join? I am all...
you think she went all the way past the to that baiting spot? Well, if she's fetching water, then it might be right. Might be carrying a bucket by now.
Poor fella. Looks like he drowned.
Huh.
This one drowned too.
Okay, but what was the story behind it? Another one.
And this one also drowned. All three drowned. Sends shivers down my spine.
Not now. Okay, but then she's also not here. I have no idea what happened to those three. I don't know if that might have been activity or something. Definitely being out here for a bit and in the rain didn't do anything with it, right? Oh. Oh boy, another treasure map that doesn't work. Oh. What? Okay. Could it be? Ah. Check again. This one. Oh wait, it is. It's just very zoomed out. Personally, I cannot use my my mouse cursor, but oh, I can hear. This is what's her name's? Jenna's. Then it said it's like maybe it was the water goblin's treasure. Anyway. Oh, yeah, this one. The wolf hunting. Yeah, if I do it like this, this is like the, I think the dock or something, whatever you want to call it, that we're at now. This is Bushena's cabin, the little town here, and then that's the, I think I've already been there. If I'm correct. Getting late-ish. Let's head back. Maybe we can find her back at the camp. And really odd. Not sure if I ever noticed this place. I mean,
I hear there's some
She is calming our horses with her pretty little face. Follow the smell of the feelies and you'll find...
She was carrying a bucket, but...
Latches, Palikarab.
Oh, it's like the 20th time I've been over everybody and still haven't found her. Also not here lurking around.
Hail Mary.
Wasn't that one of the two most obvious points by the pond? What if I do this for a second? I was thinking maybe it just needed a reset. Alright guys, come on, tell me, what did you do with the nice lady? Huh? What did you guys do? What did you do? What's in the box?
Servus, samtuket jar.
They're all eating.
Christ, this weather. I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
Matches, how do you get up?
No, I don't care for gossip. Why? But this, horses, I'm not interested.
This is about money.
What? Go on then.
He wants to fleece us again.
Damn it! That's just what we need.
Exactly. We'll have to talk to the others this evening and decide what to do. It can't go on like this.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Lacho Jivas, Gajo.
I can't stand this!
My bello del Lacho Jivas.
G'day, g'day.
Good day.
Why are you, by the way... Never mind. Seriously.
Servus, sartuke jau.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I can, of course, always look it up. The thing is, kind of, for me, it's not really an important quest anymore. Kind of don't really care, but I kind of do.
God grant you help.
Let's what's that again? My
Fucking rain.
I hope the ponds don't overflow.
Oh, what awful weather.
finally trying, woman. Get up. She's still standing there.
Namištes. Te aves bachtalo.
They kind of changed seats.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zheherovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say
Christ, this weather.
You know what? Screw this.
Show your stuff!
Go fuck yourself! I'll sort you out nicely. I'll sort you out nicely.
I was trying to do that block. Guess I didn't. I guess it didn't fully work. Oh wait, was that a long sword? I don't know. All right.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Oh wait. Now it says he is upset. Knock knock. Oh? Why not, right?
God bless.
Goddamn nice that.
My humble respects.
I have the book.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long time. Zinnik has nothing on you.
I had a peek inside. The pictures are nice, but what do you want to learn from them?
You'll find out soon enough. Show me that miraculous... This really is... But why is it all covered in shit, for fuck's sake?
Let's just say the scribe didn't have it. It actually wasn't even in the castle. Under it, really.
Ah, refining saltpeter. Boil wine and alum. Grind. Of course, it makes sense. I'll study the rest on the way. Well, the last chapter of our story of knowledge awaits us. The grand finale.
So what now? Do you have another job for me?
Charcoal. As long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations, we have everything.
What Bertolt? Oh, God damn it, Crazer. I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair, and there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few things...
All right, then.
God bless.
Good day.
That's bloody deep.
No, it's not. Needed to see if I could range up. The blood. The mud. Good. Doggy.
What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Quasar, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself, what do you think is going to happen?
Like always. You'll send me off somewhere to look for something, and you'll have a fancy speech to go with it.
He knows you now as well as we do, Miller.
I do tend to do that, true enough. But no, today things will be different. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part.
Never mind him. Speak.
All right, then. This whole time, you've been collecting ingredients and clues for us. But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always told you it was for something different than it actually was.
The miller here calls it tackets.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out according to plan. So today we're finally close to our great success. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete the dream of all alchemists. Our magnum opus.
Exactly, Bonnie.
Magnum opus. A great work of alchemy. You're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry. What is it you think we're making here?
The most precious metal of all. Gold.
Well, Henry's not too far from the truth after all, don't you think? Attempts to create gold started it all, but it ended up a little differently. Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating everything living and dead. And I had a lot of questions about everything. Then my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
So you went to a university in Prague? The son of a miller?
Why not? My father worked his arse off, and he had the coin for it, miller or not. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense for me to realize I wouldn't learn anything proper there. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more or ask the wrong questions fall into disfavor, as was my case.
So they kicked you out?
I didn't give them the pleasure. I left myself. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And, of course, it's not taught at any university.
You mean alchemy?
Exactly. The art of combination and dissolution. the key to understanding the very nature of the world. There's only one queen of science, alchemy. I returned to the mill in Lower Samine and started a new life.
Keep it short, Crazel. I just want to know what it is you're doing here. I don't need to know your life story.
You're the one always asking questions. But
Yeah,
fine,
true.
Straight to the point. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I had a candle burning next to me. A gust of wind scattered the mixture, and all of a sudden, bang! I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized I'd unwittingly created a miracle. Explosive black powder.
I knew it was something like that. I've seen that kind of thing before.
And you didn't say anything. Well, you're in on it with us now.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own, but Bonnie and Zinnik did a few little jobs for me.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the process.
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter and sulfur.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Trismegistos was our shopping list and price list for material from Kuttenberg.
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students and brought it up with them. And we found out that before us, some monk had already made the discovery.
Some fella called Black Bertold. And that he even started writing a book called
Feuerwerkbuch.
We can believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here at Trotsky.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make miracles happen. All it takes is a spark, and a storm of fire will sweep away the old world order. It will wipe out stupidity and ignorance, once and for all.
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger for knowledge. A feast of smoke and fire. Black Bertold never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last great experiment. But now, thanks to you, we do. We can finally finish Bertold's work and finish his book. We'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do. I hope you're as excited as I am.
I've heard enough. Now I want to...
Let's do...
Indeed, it is.
Blah, 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 blah. I might want to run. Or nothing happens.
Looks like it ain't working.
And the question is, where did the rat go?
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What?
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
Crazy.
As long as you listen to me and keep the proportions right, you won't fuck it up.
I might actually listen to you if my ears ever stop ringing.
Crazel?
The fuse didn't catch immediately.
I told you there's no need to dip it in resin and wax. Better to use rushes boiled in wine.
Very well, if you say so. We'll try rushes next time.
I'd also like to take a look at that book, Crazel.
In due time, honey. In due time.
No.
Take care.
No. I'm so glad we basically finished up that. Apparently we've been away long enough for that act to finally get ready. No. No time. We cannot just go down there.
Huh?
It did change.
Well, I'll be damned. It completely changed colour. Or maybe it just got mouldy. Well, Voiter can decide that for himself.
Yay! Zuvoita. La. Run. Bam, 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 bam.
God, where's that stench coming from? Greetings, friend. Good day.
You're saying? What stench? Eh?
Careful.
Needs to... Jesus Christ!
Or maybe reek a little bit.
Fury, did you leave a dead rat lying around here somewhere, or is it...
Shut up.
Got the basilisk egg.
Really? Surely you... Quickly, give it here.
Oh, sure. No need to thank me.
Sorry, of course. I'm grateful, and I will reward you. The basilisk won't hatch from the egg, but it would look great on a shield. I could paint it for you, as a keepsake. I don't have any coin right now.
Thanks. So, what now? Are you going to crack the egg already?
As soon as I've prepared everything I need. But I'd like...
Seriously?
No, you distract me. Understand that I have to handle something this rare with extreme care.
Fine.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I just need peace.
What's making such a mess in your head?
It's hard to explain, sorry. But sometimes I almost wish my cursed skull were as empty as that painted one on the shelf.
What are you hoping to achieve with this basilisk paint? What makes it so special? A basilisk can kill with a glance, right? At least that's what they say.
It depends. Some people claim it's the basilisk's breath that's deadly. Unfortunately, there's precious little real evidence.
Then is it smart to mix something like that into paint? What if you poison yourself?
I appreciate your concern. To be honest, I don't expect the paint I mix to be miraculous. What matters more is the quality of the pigments and the correct proportions.
Then why did I go to so much trouble?
It's all about the story. When I tell people how difficult it was to acquire the paint, they'll happily pay me to decorate their hall with something so miraculous.
Or they'll have you whipped for making it all up.
That could happen too. That's why you've got to be careful about what you reveal. And more importantly, to whom.
So what are you going to do, once you've made the basilisk paint?
I'd like to leave here soon for another job, but I still have something very important to finish.
Is there any way I can help you with that?
At the moment, I can't think of anything. I just need to meet with someone. But right now, I need to mix this basil. Come back tomorrow. By this time, I should...
You smell like a pig.
Ugh. Who stinks here?
Shut up. I'll go steal your coin purse.
Jesus Christ.
I'd like to learn...
Why not? If you are not I was taught... But of course, first, it won't now come...
La 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 la.
Good. Ugh, what a stench. You ought to be ashamed.
The fuck? I just...
I'd like to learn...
Certainly. I can show... It's not that... Gladly. You stop... If now... Well, Jesus Christ. I can smell you from over here.
Like, what the fuck? There's not really much washing up that I can do, so... Leave me the fuck alone!
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends. Shit.
Here. Bless you. Huh? Managed to call it closed. I'll have to wait. Find another week. What? I think the game is a little bit buggy in that sense. Um. God bless you. Wait
What?
for...
Hey, fella! Stop off for a bit of chat.
Chat?
God be with
No.
you. You must be parched. What say you have a drink with us?
Nope. Hello.
God bless.
No. Hello? Maybe for mud. Easy, easy, lemon squeezy. I was kind of up with the...
Pour me one.
Question. Hello.
Praise the Lord. Excellent, excellent. Next time it'll be even better.
And Oh wait. Huh? First I thought... Never mind.
What do you need, sir?
What's new around here?
Try asking around at that nomad camp up there in the rocks. I heard a woman there was looking for a blacksmith. A ranker, or something like that.
And wouldn't you know what she wants?
No, and I don't really care. These nomads are none of my business. And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. There's a couple more things I'd like...
Ask away.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay, so that's also nothing...
What's new around?
I don't know about. It's all been quiet.
I'll have a look at the...
Oh yeah, crap, I just dropped it.
Nothing to your liking, sir.
But that's then interesting that all of a sudden now there's a new quest. Anywho. Probably just gonna sit here, spend some time, sleep. Seriously? And actually, I'll probably leave it at that for tonight. And probably gonna continue tomorrow again. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Turn on that notification bell to all if you haven't already. I hope to. Latest everybody.